The recent leak by 50 Cent of CCTV footage, purportedly showing Kevin Hart at Diddy's infamous parties, has ignited intense discussion and scrutiny. This incident highlights the intricate dynamics of the entertainment industry and prompts questions about the conduct of prominent figures like Diddy and Hart.
Yeah, we want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
we're having a good time, yo. Your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
A significant element of this controversy is the apparent withdrawal of celebrities from Diddy, especially following Cassie's lawsuit against him. Many believe these individuals remain silent out of fear of becoming targets themselves. The possibility that Diddy may hold incriminating footage of various figures adds further intrigue to the situation.
Man, right, saying that you knew someone that went through Jimmy Hinchman proffer agreement for a drug case. And the proffer agreement revealed that Jimmy Hinchman, he could have walked away if he would have given up Diddy. What you mean by that?
Well, what happened is that they had 9 different sessions with Jimmy Hinchman regarding his proffer agreement. So that means the feds went in there 9 different times to talk to him. And in those sessions, they asked him, what do you know about Sean Puffy Combs or Sean Diddy Combs? I don't think it was Puffy at that time. It wasn't Diddy at the time. But what do you know about Sean John Puffy Combs having sex with underage boys? And you got to realize, and people never think about this, that Jimmy and his brother, I think they had the same charges. But his brother walked away from that, and Jimmy gets life without the possibility of parole, I think. Which is crazy. For any drug charge. Nobody should spend their life in jail for drug charges. And just drug charges. But I think they try to tie him to some murders or something like that. I don't know that to be for sure. But he shouldn't spend his life in jail for no drug charges. Not at all. So, but they was gonna let him walk. If he'd have probably had to for that proffer agreement, they probably let him walk. If he had any information regarding Puff having sex with underage boys. That the feds asked him in 2011. In 2011, brother. So what did the feds know? Because the feds not coming there unless somebody made a report or somebody made some allegations against Puff in 2011 to ask a friend of his, Jimmy Hinchman, what do you know about that? But for them to ask him about that, it had to be more than a rumor. Somebody made a complaint somewhere. And the feds got hold to that complaint. Now they're going to investigate that complaint when they get people under the barrel, like they had Jimmy Henchman. That's why they asked him.
If he did know information, right, why you think he didn't tell?
The leaked footage and ensuing discussions have led to reflections on power dynamics within the music industry. It suggests that figures like Diddy hold considerable influence, making it challenging for others to decline his requests. The potential for Diddy to use such footage for blackmail raises serious concerns about ethical conduct and privacy rights.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So
it was
nobody
crazy.
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
say
you
that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Moreover, the leaked footage has spotlighted allegations of sexual misconduct in Hollywood, particularly with Diddy facing multiple sexual assault lawsuits. There is an increasing emphasis on gathering evidence to substantiate these claims. The involvement of law enforcement and the possibility of video evidence in legal proceedings highlight the gravity of the situation.
On that.
Bruh, I told this to this one guy the other day. I'd rather have a slow nickel than a fast dollar any day. My slow nickel put bread on my table. My slow nickel pays my mortgage. My slow nickel brings me home to my family. My slow nickel builds a community. We see what the fast dollar does. Being Diddy rich takes a guy that once name was Puffy, that after every tragedy he had in his life, he had to change his name. Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Brother Love, Love. Puffy, from the DC tragedy, went to when those kids was trampled over. I think 1 or 2 kids died at a function in DC that he gave. Puffy. City College. Puff Daddy. Diddy. Biggie. He comes name to Diddy. And now the allegations with Cassie and everything, he went from brother love to love. Being Diddy rich have you thinking you something that you're not. That you greater than what you're supposed to be and the people around you. When I say I'd rather be my poor, with my peace of mind, with my own thoughts, my own community, my own love, with my family, than to be so rich that I'm thinking I'm something that I'm not. That's what they do, bro. Look how many times, what was that? You ever go to a club, it's a big shootout, and it was the Mirage, and then you come back 2 weeks later, now it's the Zone. They changed their name after every shootout. That's what happens.
Kevin Hart's presence in the leaked footage adds a new layer to the controversy. His previous indiscretions and infidelity have been under public scrutiny, and this leak reignites discussions about his personal choices. While Hart has publicly apologized and sought to reconcile with his family, he has not extended similar gestures toward his ex-wife, Tori. The footage also reveals the extravagant lifestyle and questionable activities at Diddy's gatherings, raising alarming allegations of drug use, underage drinking, and non-consensual behavior. The involvement of minors and coercive tactics to maintain secrecy further emphasize the potential dangers tied to this controversy. As the implications of the CCTV footage unfold, it's essential to explore the broader consequences for everyone involved. This scrutiny shines a light on the darker aspects of the entertainment industry, sparking discussions about accountability, transparency, and the need to protect vulnerable individuals. Concerns about the safety and well-being of minors present at Diddy's events underscore the urgent call for stronger safeguards to prevent exploitation and harm.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name's Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. The broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. No, he was gaying them over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. But I seen her there. That, matter of fact, MC Light pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560, black one. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know? Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs, you know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck, him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gay basher or nothing. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That whole party was weirdoed out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pinkett. What?
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation.
The involvement of high-profile celebrities like Kevin Hart complicates the controversy further. Hart's past indiscretions and public apologies have received considerable attention, and the leaked footage reignites debates about his personal conduct and moral responsibility. The juxtaposition of Hart's public persona with his alleged participation in Diddy's events raises questions about authenticity and accountability in the public eye.
That it's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost. Tell me about that, my man.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us. You know what I'm saying? So he went with us and he said, "Ooh, you young niggas having fun." So one of Kid Frost's homies still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. So my big homie, he came to. He like, "That's the motherfucker?" We like, "Yeah." And there was 2 security guards had him. Had the dude that we beat up from Kid Frost's entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, you know, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had the dude. So my homie still knocking him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. "Man, what the fuck is wrong with him?" My homeboy knocked out him too. Bam! Like, ooh. So the other one like, "Man, he got back." The little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. "Man, you going crazy?" My homeboy socked him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. And it was the dude, "It's LBC." And he like, "What the fuck is that?" And he said, "It's Long Beach City Crip." So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you gonna say Rolling 20s or Insane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're a real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real Crip. So this nigga say he from Long Beach City Crip. My homeboy like, "Wait a minute." And knocked him out too. So Warren G and them was down there, him and Cedric Wallace waiting on their cars. And they seen my homeboy get busy like that. So they had left before us, went up to Fat Burgers. So we came, got in our shit. They finally brought our cars for valet. We went up to Fat Burgers. And Warren G and Cedric Wallace was up there already, you know, eating their shit and shit. So we came in there. The big homie like, "Hey, motherfucker." He pointed at Cedric Wallace like, "Man, you been dumping us for years, man. I'm losing all my motherfucking money betting on your motherfucking ass." So Warren G was right there. He like, my homie like, "Man, that's a nice ass watch." So he like, "Man, let me try that on." You know what I'm saying?
The leaked footage has ignited critical discussions about power dynamics and privilege in the entertainment industry, particularly regarding figures like Diddy, who seem to act without accountability. Advocates are calling for systemic reforms to address exploitation and abuse, emphasizing the need for stronger safeguards for vulnerable individuals and support for survivors of sexual misconduct. As investigations continue, it's essential for law enforcement and industry watchdogs to conduct thorough inquiries and hold wrongdoers accountable.
Look at everything that Diddy is going through right now. Do you think he can recover? Nah, I don't think so. I think when you have a reputation of when you have a bad reputation of doing dirty and weirdo it just follows you to where you can't live it down. It's different between some normal you know. He got caught cheating. He got caught stealing some money. He got, you know what I'm saying? Murderers live down You get me? When you do weirdo and sexual and young females and dudes and that weirdo life follows you a long way. You get me? Because who wants to be associated with that lifestyle? And you get that will follow you like a motherfucking, like you said, like a pedophile, like a motherfucker who has to register as a sex offender. You get me? You'll kill a motherfucker before you go play with somebody's young daughter or young son and be able to live that down. You get me? It's going to always bring a negative stain on you because people are always going to look at you in a different way. You get me? Situations where people get killed or, motherfuckers robbing banks or stealing money or exploiting or whatever. It seems like certain situations when you do bad sometimes there are situations to where people can understand. You get me? Or I understood why he was selling dope or, I don't approve of it, but I understand why Nick had to kill a motherfucker or that type of situation. You touching on females or doing weird shit with kids or taking advantage of people's situations by, sexual favors or dumb shit like, man, that shit follow you. Nobody weirdo motherfuckers is in a different element. You get me? That's just like I said, with people who deal with children and pedophiles and shit. You're looked at as a different motherfucker. You looked at as a different beast when you get that tag put on you. I don't think nobody wants to. I don't give a how long it is. People just don't want to be affiliated with that type of lifestyle.
Yeah, that's real talk.
You can't recover from that shit, man. You can't. You just can't. That's just a no. It's a lot of shit you shouldn't do, but that's the top, man.
The presence of minors at Diddy's events raises serious child welfare concerns, highlighting the need for stricter regulations. A survivor-centered approach is vital, creating safe spaces for individuals to share their experiences without fear of retaliation.
Be no weird sex fucking exploiting motherfucker. You weird. You get me? You just weird.
Yeah, that's real talk. You made a good point. Once you got that tag on you, it's hard to get it off.
You can't lay that down, man. Come on, man. You can go to prison right now for killing a nigga, and 10 years from now, motherfucker come home. The nigga gonna be like, yeah, man, they gonna embrace you. Now, it's gonna be some skeptical shit to it, but they gonna still embrace you when you come home, man. I get it. You did your time, whoop-de-whoop. I don't know, gang shit. A motherfucker might have killed your homie, your family member, or whatever. Come on, man. You motherfucking sexually exploited some kids or had your girlfriend fucking other people while you film them and all other kind of shit. That's weird shit. Nobody want to be associated with that. Nobody. Like, that nigga, and then when you find out some motherfucker you knew, you really want to distance yourself. I don't want to be guilty by association with that shit. So them ties have to be cut. And I don't give who you are as far as money or status or whatever. You basically gonna be by yourself. It's gonna be hard to live that down, especially when you have a name and reputation. You'll never be able to live it down because people gonna know you forever and they gonna know what you did. Whatever it is that you did, those people who were close to you know what was going down, and it's hard guilty by association because anybody who called themselves a friend or a close associate is going to be looked at differently now when it comes to him. You can't be like, yeah, man, that was Diddy's friend right there. That was his homie. They hung out all the time. Nick gonna be looking at you like, oh, you definitely know shit. You definitely know what that Nick was doing. Now you looked upon weird because you was actually hanging with that motherfucker, knowing what was going on. So how weird are you? That is one situation where guilty by association is gonna fuck you up. Because just by you being like, yeah, that was his real friend. Like, that was his homie. Like, they was always kicking it together. A gang of hidden secrets and shit. Now people gonna frown upon you because you knew all this weirdo shit was going on. And I don't know, you loyal to a nigga? Because that loyalty shit, when you see that weirdo shit going on. Especially the motherfuckers who can't help themselves. because of the positions they're in. Like you said, when a nigga got power, Nick.
Additionally, there's a pressing need to dismantle the culture of impunity that allows powerful figures to evade consequences for their actions. This controversy presents an opportunity to challenge harmful celebrity norms and promote values of integrity and respect within the industry. By supporting survivors and advocating for accountability, we can work towards a safer, more equitable entertainment landscape.